Hello, my name is Jackson Manderson, and this presentation is on Bitcoin. So, what is Bitcoin? In the most basic form, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, and it is also one of the first cryptocurrencies to gain major popularity and a lot of people really buying into it. Since Bitcoin is a digital currency, it does not run through things like a bank like normal money, but instead it has all online, and you could use it almost as if it was real money, with it being able to be transferred between person to person, and you could also buy different products with it. But all transactions of Bitcoin run through a thing called a blockchain. There are a limited number of Bitcoins and each costs roughly $20,000 at the time of making this presentation. The history of Bitcoin. The early stages of Bitcoin was around 2010 and was mainly a thing that only tech or internet people would buy, just to say that they might have one or because it was very cheap and a new thing on the internet at the time, so tech savvy people would think of it as something interesting. Bitcoin started to get a little more popular as time went on, and people such as gamers or large internet people started to gain interest in this internet type of currency. People saw the potential, and people with internet interest started to buy in, and the coins started to become more and more expensive as more people bought, making them more rare. And it started to actually gain currency and go up in value, so people started making money from it. So, how does Bitcoin work? The main part of Bitcoin is the blockchain it uses, which keeps up with all the data for Bitcoins, which includes how people have and all confirmed transactions, which keep up with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a currency works pretty much like any other currency with the ability to pay other people or for products online the same way you would with money in a bank account, but it's pretty much just exclusively online. And all Bitcoin is basically a currency only online that costs so much people because people are so interested in it. Because the more people that buy it, the more that it will cost. The future of Bitcoin. Lately, Bitcoin has been going down in worth after it had a huge spike a couple of years ago, and is now sitting at about $20,000 for like one Bitcoin. And there's still a lot of people who want in on Bitcoin, so it's not really going to die anytime soon, if it does. And at the end of the day, there's really is no one that really controls Bitcoin, so it is up to the people. If people keep buying it, it will continue to increase in price, but if people stop buying it, it will eventually die. And thank you, that was my presentation.